Hello everybody, it's your old pal Brian. It's maybe the 4th, yeah, somewhere around in there. And I don't know how you're going to do with my audio, and we'll figure this out in a minute. When I do post-production, you see I'm doing production, and then there's post-production. Those are two different things. Woke up this morning to light rain, 47 degrees, with about 84% bone-chilling humidity. Just chills you to the bone. And then went and got my hair cut. Wife has been working day 2 or 3 on a Europe trip, planning our rail stuff. She plans these trips way out ahead of time, but the system really sometimes isn't designed for going out so far. So she's filling in blanks yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And she might have worked on it the day before yesterday. Can't remember. Ordered 2 more voltage sensors as mine just after about 5 or 8 years they just die. It's free sky stuff. So I was able to resurrect one of them. The other one, it was interesting. I now know why the LED screen dies. It's on a ribbon cable, and but literally just the simple action of handling them causes them to break and die over time. So now I know why the LED screens go out. The ribbon cable breaks, and it's right where you handle the things. So rather than pinching it on its sides, you would pinch it in the middle actually to manually plug the voltage sensor in. Kind of a shame, that's the best design. 5-mile-an-hour wind-ish. Let's see how this goes. Cold. Might be closer to 8 miles an hour. We'll see here in a second. But yeah, try and slow down here because the weather just terrible off over the next couple of days. I mean terrible. Tomorrow, actually, that's not true. Tomorrow's going to be beautiful, but Saturday is 80% chance. Sunday 30. Monday just keeps decaying. Tuesday, and so on and so forth. So tomorrow, I actually get my happy bottom up out of bed and wash my rig.
Switch warning. 0 volts. Throttle hold. Flaps up. Middle rates. Stabilization on. Battery critical. Low battery. -6. Battery critical.
Oh, no, it's not. It'll spring to life here in just a second.
Battery critical.
Just a second. Yeah, most of the OLEDs are on these battery telemetry are done. They're out. And
12.6 volts.
there again, now I see why. There really isn't much of a use for them, a constructive use for them. But they are nice to have. You can kind of glance down and look and make certain that you're getting the voltage that you think you
Telemetry
are.
lost. Telemetry recovered.
That's from swamping, getting too close to the radio. Those neighbors there with a Rockstar bus, they're out in Germany. Isn't that something, huh?
12.6 volts.
Oh, look, the boat's back.
Throttle active. Throttle active.
Make sure we got control surfaces before I let this thing loose, otherwise I'll have to go out there and get it. Take it off. He said to no one in particular. I just got my local board meeting thing from my I'm gonna get some blades.
12.2 volts.
Let's see if you get some of those birds up there. Can't remember which way my camera's pointing. I think it's to my left. Yeah, so I got some of them. Yeah, they're posting the minutes, which is good. The guy I didn't have words with him. It's just that, he walks over and motions to me. This is the third time I've discussed this, but hey, we gotta talk about something. Show me my credentials. Well, first thing you do, you son of a gun, is you introduce yourself. But rather than hating on him for the balance of my life, what I did was I made up with him, called him out, said you gotta introduce yourself. You don't just start
11.9 volts.
coming up to me telling me what you want to see. You and I ain't never met. Yeah, it is. With that said, though, he did say he's going to implement some things that we're really I'm excited about. One of them is more transparency of what the board does, and they just sent out basically last year's report. We even with having
11.9 volts.
purchased a new riding lawnmower, a bunch of other stuff, our budget is the same as or the amount of money we have in the till is the same as last year, so that's good. His name is Ed Boggins, or Boggin. Sounds like a Yankee name to me, but yeah, he true to form when he told me, he says we're going to start doing things a tad different here.
11.8 volts.
I was glad to see. Ooh man, an MD-80 helicopter flew about 200 feet over my house this morning. Yeah, you do that takeoff and landing, not cruising. What he was trying to do was stay below the ceiling. He shouldn't have been flying. Yeah, shame on you, man. You're gonna get yourself hurt doing that stuff, flying so low.
11.7 volts.
Takeoff, landing, not cruising at 210 feet. Bad policy, bad helicopter pilot. Got some interesting news that I'll divulge with y'all next week. Tuesday's supposed to be blowing 20 knots. I was going to go back out to the club, not Monday, but Tuesday. But unfortunately, we are blown about. Back-to-back fronts. Fun with wind. That's why I have a stabilized receiver. Call me pussy. Ah, don't care. Don't care a bit. No. Otherwise I would be flying this thing out here. I actually came close. Alibaba or one of them has these stabilized receivers for like 20 bucks and a couple of bucks shipping. They're hard to find. They're going to get to where you can't find them at all.
10.9 volts.
So this kind of concludes the test of with the tailwind. This kind of concludes the test of the insta360 camera. Yeah, just ordered me a couple more FLV-S's. I think that's the model of the battery telemetry. They'll be just for our shipping. You can't beat that. Good on you, Wayne. At a loft hobbies. Good on you. Not soaking me on shipping, man. It's crazy. Yeah, thank you for not soaking me. This thing, I need to do this with the other one. This one there. I think they get some good inverted. Yeah. Teaching yourself inverted. So everything's the same except for the elevator. Anyway, yeah, something. But optometry units. Also hung out with my good pal, my brother Steven. Had a fun time visiting this morning and subjected himself to my verbose personality. It's kind of get him squared away on the ladder of technical issues. Comes to RCG.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Freeze. It's probably 60 degrees out. At 80%, no, it'd be somewhere around 80% humidity, which makes it cold. Holy moly, I'm glad we're Puddle Star. It's the Puddle Star, y'alls. Right eye's got cataracts, getting worse. The ladies say it's the optometrist. It's just going to get worse before it gets better, and it's going to kind of be
10.7 volts.
it's going to be more rapidly deteriorating. Thank God we have surgeries for such things. She says a lot of people try to hold on to until they're 65, intimating that basically she can't tell me when I'm going to get cataract surgery, but intimating that I might want to do it before then, if I can, and luckily I can. I've got great health insurance, so I will follow that up for sure in about
Battery 10.6 volts.
in about 2 years. And I'm just throwing that out there. When they give me reports, what I'll do is just landing.
Throttle hold. Throttle hold.
I'll see how bad they're degrading. Basically, what she said was, it's going to be at night. Light hits those artifacts and starts scattering junk everywhere, other than where it needs to go. You're going to want to get that fixed, so it's the right one. I'll be working on that. Luckily, I'm left eye dominant. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. And it's funny because one of the guys out at he used to work out at
Battery critical. Low battery. -6.
I used to be a state wildlife officer when I was a young man.
11.2 volts.
We're just going to go ahead and walk home and unplug the battery in a bit. You'll have to hear Amber. But I started having trouble shooting. And he said, well, let's see which eye you're dominant. Turns out I'm left eye dominant. And that's my good eye. So I'm going to put the surgery off for a little bit. And really, I don't want to put it off that long because the way it works
11.2 volts.
is your circulatory system starts to fail as a diabetic. So you're kind of caught between a hard place and a rock that you don't want to get your eyes cut on too early. Hey neighbor, Happy New Year. I don't want to alarm you, but your girls are almost as tall as me.
They're getting, I know, I'm going to know about them soon.
Have a great day.
11.1 volts.
Hi. Well, just a lovely family. Lovely family. So yeah, you want to get worked on before your circulatory system gets to where you can't provide blood to the things that you're getting worked on. Does that make sense? So what I want to do is get this fixed sooner rather than later, but she didn't indicate at all I need to get it done tomorrow or even the next day or the next day. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's my benefactor. He's been so kind to let me fly in his backyard.
11.1 volts.
God, I love my neighborhood and I love my neighbors. This guy right here, I'm looking at his house. He was so kind to do some welding for me. Holy crap. I went out and didn't have to worry about my rig this year. Suspension braking. Just a great neighborhood. In fact, tonight we'll be going out to dinner with
11.1 volts.
my traveling neighbor behind me.
Telemetry lost.
I see the leads die on here, and the reason being is because it's held together with oh, that one's a good one. That one's lit. Is because of a ribbon cable. And I'm sure when those ribbon cables get wet, or you pinch them too hard, you know. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, and
11.1 volts.
I'll let you know how this works, or you will. See ya.